Hey everybody, it is Radley and I'm here with RadScopes for September and super happy to get to be using my new Angel Wisdom Tarot cards. They're not quite out yet, but this is my author's advanced copy so I can share them with you. So let's get right to it. So for Aries, the card is Renewal, and this is ruled by Archangel Jeremiel in this deck. And so this tells us a lot of that you're going to be doing a lot of contemplation, a lot of thinking, maybe assessing where the rest of the year is going to be going for you, or maybe just the month of September, having a good look at the calendar and thinking, how can I best use my time during the month of September to be happy and successful. So a lot of review, a lot of contemplation, looking at the past, looking at the present, determining what the future is going to be. So now let's go to Scorpio. I love bouncing around. So this card, well, that's really interesting. So cool. So this is Six of Earth, and this talks about the having success, having money that's that sort of shows up that you weren't expecting. Also contemplating things about how can you give to others, making sure that when you do decide to give to charities or to others that you assess it first and make sure that they're legit and they deserve what they get. Now, this particular deck has something new to it. One of the things that I have done is that I have put a major arcana card number at the bottom and also an archangel for you to work with. So if this card represents the need for money to come in, then you might want to reflect on, because this is Jeremiel card number 20, so it reflects back to this major arcana card. So cool that that happened that way. So and so it's like reflect, look at how things have gone in the past and how things might go in the future. By the way, this is my friend Anna Grace Taylor, who agreed to be a part of the deck. So her wheelchair's wheels are made of gold, showing success. All right, so that's for Scorpio. Let's go to Sagittarius. Okay, I don't mind that for Sagittarius. This is Four of Fire. This is a card that talks about great celebration, hard work that comes to fruition in some way. Very often it's financial, but it could just be having the opportunity to do what you want to do with your life. It's a time, once again a time of reflection, but it's reflecting back on all of the success that you have had so that you can feel good about it and you can celebrate it. This particular card goes back to Joe Fiel and the Star card, where things just seem to be wonderful. Okay, so let's go to Taurus. Taurus is balance and Archangel Zadkiel. So this is the card that talks a lot about taking a lot of different ideas and blending them together. It's almost like where your idea and someone else's idea, when you blend them together, you have an idea that's 10 times better. So it's mixing different concepts or mixing different aspects of your life in such a way that everything comes out a whole lot better. It's also a card of compromise. So Tauruses, sometimes you guys can be a little stubborn, so remember to compromise. Okay, so let's go to Virgo. So Virgo is Ace of Fire. This is a great card. I love this. I have it attached to Metatron, the Dreamer. And so here's our little boy, and he has got a great opportunity. He is planting new plants, and they will grow up to be wonderful things. And there's his baby dragon, indicating the passion in its earliest stages that shows up in this card. So exciting opportunities. It's something exciting you get to work on that really, really lights your fire, or Ace of Fire, and will grow into something that you can be excited about. Okay, so let's see, where should we go? Well, let's go to Pisces. So Pisces, Three of Fire. We're we've got a lot of fire today. So 3 of Fire, this is a really great card. It is attached to Archangel Michael, the Emperor. And the reason is this card is a lot of planning. It's where we take our successes that have come to us so far and we figure out, well, then what's next? Where am I headed next? What are my next best opportunities? So it's planning, organization, structure, hence its connection to Archangel Michael and the Emperor. Okay, so let's see, where should we go next? How about Capricorn? Okay, guys, like, I promise I shuffled. so this is 5 of Fire. All right, so this is a card that talks about conflicts with others. Now, I have put this guy in a mirror, and so you can see the 5 wands. He's holding 1 and 4 are in the mirror, because very often conflict with others, when it's portrayed by this card, is often sometimes people mirroring back to us, get it? Things that we have going on ourselves. And so this creates this situation where, yeah, it's cool, I understand you're frustrated with others and you need to work that out, but also see where you're being mirrored and see where you might need to do some of your own personal work. This card is also connected to the renewal card in Jeremiah, indicating that need to reflect on where you've been and where you are. And oftentimes these conflicts with other people will go away once we have done that work. This card can also represent very ambitious people. That could be Capricorns, right? Could be, maybe. Okay, let's do Aquarius. Let's see where my hubby is going to be. All right, so this is 6 of Air, 6 of Air, and so this is a card that talks about the end of troubled times. You can see here this family, who will show up later in the cards, is going away from the stormy skies into much more happy times. So difficult times that fade away, things start to get a whole lot better. This card is attached to the wheel, I think. Yes, Gabriel, the wheel, which is a card that also talks about things starting to move where they hadn't been. And I think of the wheel, which is ruled by Jupiter, as being this card that is very much about a good luck coming into people's lives. So things get a lot better for Aquarius, all right? So let's go up here to Gemini, one of my favorite signs. Okay, so this is 6 of Water, and this is about childhood. It's about old people coming back into your life. It's about the whole concept of your inner child, making sure that you're getting enough play in your life. Sometimes it can be old dreams that you used to have that were never brought to fruition, and so now it's time. Now it's time to bring those dreams back into your reality. It can also be people from your childhood who come back into your life, or from your past who come back into your life. So this is Zadkiel. This is actually this card right here. It's the balance card. So working with other people, but also Zadkiel can be very much about forgiveness, and so it could be forgiving the past as well. All right, where shall we go? Where shall we go? Let's go to Cancer. Okay, so this is 7 of Water. Make a choice, okay? So Cancers may be in a deep watery stew of not being able to decide what to do. I just made a rhyme. But this is a card that asks us to make a choice. You've got all kinds of opportunities, all kinds of possibilities. It's time to choose. And this card is also this card is Gabriel, but it's attached to the Empress, card number 3. And so this is a card that says, guys, come on, come on, come on. No more procrastinating. No more procrastinating. If you feel you have too many options, narrow some down so that you can make choices about your life. So that only leaves us with Leo and Libra. Okay, Libra. Oh, cool. So this is Page of Fire. Now the court cards do not have wisdom connections down at the bottom. That's what I'm calling them, hence Angel Wisdom Tarot. But this is Page of Fire, so this also sort of reflects these wonderful new opportunities that come. It asks you to do something that you're passionate about. Now, does this guy look a little familiar to you? Does he maybe look like this guy grown up? Well, that's because aces and pages are connected. So yes, that tree he planted has grown up, as has his friend the dragon. And so these initial opportunities can turn into additional opportunities, but either way, wonderful chances for things to happen, news of exciting opportunities, allowing your creativity to soar. And last but not least this week is Leo. And the Leo card is 10 of Earth. 10 of Earth. It's attached to Jophiel, who I put on the World card. This time I don't have that one to show you. But this is starting to feel financially stable, feeling like the family is safe, feeling like things are okay. Maybe you've been a little rattled by world events. This would indicate that that starts to fade away and you start to have a sense of stability, a sense of structure, and that money-wise things might start to be okay if they've been very challenging for you. If they haven't been challenging for you, then more not challenged and possible other abundance that comes in through the family line. So there you have it. Those are the RadScopes for September with Angel Wisdom Tarot cards. Have a wonderful month.